We think of absolute silence as the brain's baseline, but the moment you stop doing, your mind actually ramps up. You close your laptop, turn off the lights, and lie back in the dark. The expectation is a slow, steady power down for the night. Instead, removing your external focus triggers a secondary system and feel more like an internal confrontation. This balance is maintained by the task-positive network, or TPN. When you're engaged in work or a conversation, the TPN is active. It keeps your mind anchored to the present and focused on the objective at hand. When that task ends, the brain's energy shifts immediately. The TPN drops away, and a sprawling web of connections called the default mode network, the DMN, assumes control. The DMN operates similarly to a background application on a smartphone. It consumes system resources and runs its own scripts without waiting for a user command. When you try to clear your head, you've essentially let go of the steering wheel. An automated system is now directing your internal experience. Evolution designed the DMN to handle downtime by scanning the horizon. It used mental time travel to predict future dangers based on past encounters. In a modern, quiet room, there are no literal predators to scan for. The brain applies that same life-or-death scrutiny to your social history and personal mistakes. It roots through memories of past shame, replaying them with enough intensity to trigger a physiological reaction. You feel the anxiety of a years-old conversation as if it's happening in the current moment. This survival mechanism, built to keep us safe in the wild, now uses our moments of reflection to target our own sense of security. Resting the body is rarely a way to rest the brain. Neurological studies show the brain accounts for only 2% of your body mass, yet it claims 20% of your total metabolic energy while you are at rest. This massive energy consumption feeds the DMN. It provides the fuel for the network's high-speed review of your personal anxieties. A person lying in total silence is often experiencing an internal workload as demanding as solving a complex puzzle. Biologically, doing nothing is one of the most resource-intensive activities we perform. When the DMN runs without interruption for long periods, it takes a measurable toll on our mood. Researchers at Harvard identified a consistent pattern in their data. A mind that wanders away from the present is consistently an unhappy mind. To quiet this noise, we feel a biological pull toward external engagement. We seek out tasks to force the brain to flip its neurological switch back to the TPN. Our drive to stay constantly busy often serves a practical purpose. It suppresses the internal monologue that activates in the gaps between tasks. Modern habits like endless scrolling may be a form of self-medication. By providing a constant stream of information, we avoid downtime that triggers the DMN. We burn ourselves out on content and busy work to ensure the background network never has a chance to fully engage. We stay on this treadmill of consumption because the alternative is an unchecked encounter with our own thoughts. Why is the human mind so afraid of letting its host be at peace?